Hello everyone, my name is Sanmiguel, and with my partner Nelson Rodríguez we are going to present our study titled Perceptions of the Students of Licenciatura en Lenguas Extranjeras con énfasis en inglés about their curriculum at Universidad Industrial de Santander. We decided to carry out this study because we consider it important for the School of Languages to know students' opinions about their program. In order to do this, we proposed the following objectives. First, the general objective, which was to report the perceptions about their curriculum of the Licenciatura en Lenguas Extranjeras con énfasis en inglés program from the students' perspective to reflect on their opinions and criticism regarding its relevance, effectiveness, and quality. And second, the specific objectives, which were to document students' opinions and criticisms about their pensum, to identify necessary or suggested changes to the program from a student's perspective, to analyze the judgments made by the students about their curriculum, and finally, to reflect on a students' opinions about their expectations of their curriculum in terms of their relevance, effectiveness, and quality.
Regarding the methodology, we decided to follow an explanatory sequential design divided in two phases. First, in the quantitative phase, a 33 items questionnaire regarding curriculum organization, content of subjects, pedagogy, language proficiency, reflection on teaching, and self-evaluation was implemented. This questionnaire was originally designed by Peacock in 2009, but we translated into Spanish and modified it to adapt it to the context of the study. This questionnaire was answered by 52 students from 6th to 10th semester via Google Forms. Second, in the qualitative phase, 3 online focus group interviews were conducted with 9 participants. They were carried out in groups of 2 to 4 people, divided depending on the semesters they were in. In these interviews, they were asked about the strengths, weaknesses, and suggestions they had about the program. For the analysis, the following techniques were used. First, descriptive statistic analysis for the questionnaire using the program Excel. Second, content analysis for the interviews through the color coding technique. And third, the triangulation of both types of data.
With the questionnaire, it was found that students have a positive perception about the program regarding the 3 variables used in the study. On the one hand, the statements regarding effectiveness and relevance of the program had the highest rated answers. On the other hand, while the statements regarding quality were also positively rated, they had lower scores compared to the others. With the interview, it was found that students expressed more negative feelings towards the program than positive feelings. For instance, they mentioned aspects such as the research component of the program, how it is well organized, but they made emphasis that it is not being carried out properly. And they also mentioned how the implementation of the third language, French or Portuguese, is well proposed in the curriculum as well, but it lacks development, especially in how to teach that language. In the triangulation of data, it was evident that there were more differences than similarities in the types of data collected. In the questionnaire findings, there is a high level of agreement and satisfaction with the program features. However, when it comes to the interview, students mostly brought up the weak aspects and the ones that they consider need improvement.
We divided the conclusions in 3 main categories. The first is the strengths of the program. Students find that the English language component is the best developed since they notice their improvement and their classmates' improvement throughout the semesters. Also, students consider that the subjects of the program have good relation among them, mostly that it is evident in the pedagogical courses such as the 3 didactic subjects. Second, we have the weaknesses of the program. Students find the research component as one of the bigger problems. They consider that it should be better structured and that it should follow a logical sequence. Also, students state that the teaching practice component of certain subjects is not being carried out as it is proposed in the curriculum. So they say these subjects are becoming more theory-based than practicum-based. Also, students in the last semesters complained about the academic load in these semesters, since they stated that they have subjects such as practicum and trabajo de grado, along with many others. And third, the suggestions that students gave about the program. Students think that the cultural studies subjects should be combined into one that promotes an intercultural discourse. Also, students consider it important to reinforce the literature component of the program and find it necessary to have subjects related to classroom management as well as an implementation and teaching of technological tools. Finally, students stated that it is important to provide spaces where students, teachers, and directives can discuss the many different aspects of the program in order for it to improve and continue improving. These are our most important references, and if you want to read the full paper, you can scan the QR code below. Thank you so much for your attention.